celebrate good times. Come on.
Happy New Year.
2024 looks like we made it.
Not for long.
Unless we die.
Don't say that, man.
This
Damn, man.
recording comes out,
That's all morbid
then I
shit.
guess I didn't make it. In which case, this is my last hurrah, and I want to say to each and every one of you who have listened to me over my many podcasts, thank you so much for all your help. But nigga dead, man. Oh, it's fucked up, son. I didn't want to die when I was recording this.
Damn.
Send money to my mama.
What would you say? Okay, if you die, okay, in your will, top 5 things in your will. What would
Everything goes to my youngest brother.
Everything goes to your youngest brother. Okay, everything.
Everything.
All $52 in your band.
Everything I have. He gets all my intellectual property. He gets my Xbox. He gets my jokes. He gets...
Your future GED.
Yep.
Your application to Phoenix Online.
He don't need none of that. He's got a college degree. He's got a high school diploma.
Oh, he's doing better than you.
Well, yeah.
He looked at you like, you know what? I could do better than this motherfucker.
I made sure he did better than me.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good
I'm
for
a
you.
real big brother.
And you are. You go,
Yeah.
man, I can do better than this
I'm
motherfucker
like this
easy.
motherfucker. He has no motivating qualities. Welcome to another episode of Sour
Oh,
Cancel.
damn.
Make sure you guys go on over to buymeacoffee.com/Sour Cancel. Start the new year off right by becoming a Cancel Crew member for as little as $6. You can get 2 different t-shirt designs shipped directly to you.
You.
Free shipping.
Free.
All you gotta do is buy a t-shirt, which is
Damn, you gotta love
$25.
free. You can't beat free.
Yeah.
Free is.
2 different options. So go to buy me a coffee, not a coffin.
Damn, you are, man. You morbid. BuyMeACoffin.com.
You know, it's the end of the year, man. Fucking Betty White checked out last year, so I'm just saying.
Hey, man, you know what? They say it goes in 3s. So
dude.
somebody's going to, I don't want to jinx anybody, but somebody's going to go this week, and then it's going to go bum, bum, bum.
Yeah. I'm Dan Curry,
bum.
he's BT. Welcome to another episode of Sour Cancel. Sorry, it's a new year. We're doing things a little
Malik, who would you, in your will, who would you, like top 5 things in your will, what would they go to? Who and what?
You were asking a very complex question because I don't really know that many people that I fuck with a lot. So
No, you kind of a loner.
What the fuck do I have? A car and a.
You ain't got shit. You got some new drawers, like he said, got some new drawers for
Who
Christmas and
gets
some
them
socks.
fucked up socks? You
Hey, he got some new ones for Christmas. He already told me for Christmas he got drawers and socks.
Nice.
He got another tight ass
That's how you
sweats
know
and
you're a
shit.
full adult when you don't get no cool shit anymore. You're just fucking necessities. Cover your ass and
Yeah,
make sure your feet ain't there.
cover your ass. So who would you?
BT don't try to fuck you. So we know how you feel about dirty feet.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to fuck a dude. Anyway, so what? You Malik, who'd you give your car to?
The fucking company he bought it from. When they're like, yo, who's making these payments, son? Repo man.
Sorry for your loss. They just fucking drive off. Man, that's cool. Sorry for your loss. They just get the car and go.
They switch the license plate.
God damn. Dion's brother's driving it. I'm glad they both died. Look at TT says he ain't got shit. Anything like you want to be buried? You want to be cremated, or what do you want to do?
Probably cremated and just thrown somewhere. I really don't care about
Thrown somewhere.
Thrown somewhere. God damn.
Put me on some donuts.
Sprinkle me on some Krispy Kreme.
White Castle trash can. I don't really matter.
Damn, Malik, you don't give a fuck, do
Final
you?
resting place is a fucking oven and then
Damn.
a dumpster.
Damn, no shit. What are you? He's elite cookies. He's elite cookies.
Put that nigga in a dam.
God
How do you
damn.
guys want to be buried?
Man, I told you what I want, man. I want to be cremated, and I'll take my ashes to my favorite racetrack in Spain, and I want to sprinkle on my favorite racetrack.
I just watched Gran Turismo.
Man, that shit was good, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was dope.
It was, man, and based on a true story too.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is that I hit the dude up. I mean, on his Instagram, it's a good movie, and I think he responded back. I thought it was cool. I might try to get him on my
You
Tales from the
should.
Gemini podcast.
You should, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was very inspiring. Good movie, nice. It was just cheesy enough, but just it had a nice balance. You know what I mean?
It was a good
Good movie.
It was a good, fun. Based on true story.
Based on true story. It's like a.
It wasn't heavy. Like,
Yeah.
You know, some based
Yeah.
on true stories.
Like, God damn.
I didn't need to know his
Mama and his daddy got killed.
Like,
That-
I didn't need to know all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know?
What's your guys' favorite based on a true story movie?
Based on a true story movie? Oh, fuck. Based on a true story movie.
Probably Ray.
Oh, I like Ray.
Mine's got to be racist. I saw the Ferrari movie last night. It was, I mean, It was Michael Mann. So Michael Mann's like the Mike Tyson of fucking movie making. Like, you know, it's like all else fails, go for the knockout. So you have an explosion or like the kind of crashes, you go, God damn. I mean, the sound of racing in that movie was great. After that, best true story? Oh shit, I don't know, man.
Ray was so good. It
Ray-
made me a huge Ray Charles fan.
I've always been a Ray Charles, just because of his voice.
I
man.
liked him too, but I loved him after seeing Ray.
Yeah, I didn't know. Man, it's weird how he was a heroin addict. I thought that was. I thought that was kind of. I don't know,
no
funny,
idea.
but yeah, but yeah.
Baby, come on now. You know, I want to go play in the water now.
I like when he tried to run away from the police. That was the funniest shit when he tried to run away. Where the fuck you going, Ray? Even Stevie Wonder was like, "That's a bad idea, Ray." You know what I mean? Imagine Stevie and Ray together. That'd be fucking
That'd
hilarious.
fucking be hard to get a picture to fuck. Will you two niggas sit still?
Hey, they have dueling piano bars. They're two motherfuckers dueling piano. Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder. That'd be the only dueling piano bars I would go to.
You know who'd be in the back hating?
Who?
Little Richard. I taught both them motherfuckers how to do this shit.
While I was sucking dick.
Fucking Ray Charles. You got the right one, baby.
See, we're like, I just called to say I'm better than both you motherfuckers.
All right, another question. What's a true story that you wish was made into a movie?
True story I wish was made into a movie. True story I wish.
That's good.
Eddie Murphy story? No. It's always sports related to me. They kind of already had the Michael Jordan story. Well, that was a Nike story, but I kind of wish they kind of do the Michael Jordan story. Have a good Michael Jordan. I mean, a guy that looks like Michael Jordan, obviously. We got GCI.
CGI.
Is it GCI?
Describe Space Jam right now.
Yeah, so
I want to see another
yeah,
Space Jam.
I want to see like that the movie of Michael Jordan. It's like shit we didn't know about, and I kind of wanted to get into like the conspiracy theory, how his dad died and all that stuff. So the Michael Jordan story, probably Michael Jordan story. Yeah.
What do you say?
How about you?
That's probably good.
Because he's such a winner, and I would love to see that.
You know what I think is fascinating that hasn't really been talked about is the story of Brian McKnight and how he has two sons named Brian McKnight Jr.
Jesus Christ, he's got
Because
CTE
he had-
as a singer.
No, because he had his first wife, obviously, had kids with her. First child, Brian McKnight Jr. Got divorced, messy divorce, got a new family.
All of them are messy.
Got a new family. So he says, I'm going to name this son Brian McKnight Jr. as well.
Not Brian McKnight the third or nothing like that.
No, well, you can't be the third if you don't come from the second.
the second.
You,
Oh,
you're
God.
not the third if you come from the first.
So two juniors.
So got two juniors, and it's not talked about, but I find it fascinating.
That is kind of. I mean, that's more of a.
Like, if you're Brian McKnight Jr. 1, like, how are you, like, he ain't my twin?
It's kind of like it's like George Foreman having 8 kids named George.
I mean, that
Oh, yeah.
that kind of makes sense because they all look like him, and they might as well be, you know.
I don't know what's
He
worse.
might as well have them kids by himself.
I don't know what is worse. That or fucking the Nick Cannon and Wayne, the comedian that has
Country Wayne?
Yeah, Country Wayne. Because those, I mean, they can afford their kids, so I don't know which worse.
Country Wayne's got 9 and
9 or 10, he pays
Nick Canyon has 12.
He pays over $200,000 a month in child support. You can afford it, so that's great. That's great. But man, somebody's getting Jan Brady. A lot of them are getting Jan Brady. You can't have quality time with 12 fucking kids, man. I'm sorry. There's got to be one you're going, so what are you doing with your life? Are you serious? You know what I mean? There's got to be one.
Quality is different from person to person.
But it is. But I mean, that's just. I mean, no.
I mean, if you child number 8 and
hold
you
on.
see daddy, you're happy.
Okay, how many kids were in your house? How many kids siblings you got?
I had 2 older brothers. So for 8 years, it was me and my 2 older brothers, and then my youngest brother was born when I was 8.
But even with that, sometimes did you feel like a little, hey, you know what I mean? Did you? I mean, certainly like.
Well, I was the youngest, so no.
Okay.
Until I was 8. So
Okay.
no.
I
I always felt like I got exactly enough attention.
Let's go. Okay, I'm just asking. Because I remember my mom. I remember this, man, very vivid. It's kind of funny. You know, shit you remember you don't remember when you're a kid. Like I remember the moon landing, but fuck you. I remember.
I remember it happening. I don't remember if it was real.
Yeah, it's true. True. Because they were answering phones and shit like, yeah, one small step for man. What's that other light over there? No. So I remember like vividly my mom telling my dad, hey, take him to get him a toy, because after my brother was born, so I didn't feel like I was, you know what I mean? Like they were, So I remember that shit. And I go, oh, shit, I get another toy. And I went and picked
You
the
the
toy.
oldest?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was me and my brother. So I remember that. So I just got to think, man, with 12 kids, and if you got 12 kids from 12 different women, fuck, there's got to be one that's like, man.
I mean, family can be whatever you make it.
That is true. No, that's true.
It works for him. It works for him. I don't judge a motherfucker because they got a shit ton of kids.
And we don't know. We haven't been inside their house, but
I'm just saying. Like,
and you can afford it. That's great.
If you're baby mama number 9, okay, you know what you're getting into. So I don't want to hear any of your complaints or criticisms of the man you chose to have
Unprotected sex with.
Yeah, like I don't begrudge her because obviously if she watched 8 other women do it and she still wants to do it herself, then whatever choices she makes for her and her family moving forward, that's on her.
And he hit raw.
I don't give a fuck.
Fuck, I can't.
But I'm not mad at Nick Cannon for having all these kids
Hey, man,
either.
hey,
he can afford them.
they can afford it. If you can afford it.
If you can afford it, fine.
If you can afford it, man, good for you. But
I say have as many kids as you can afford.
no, don't do that.
As you can afford.
Yeah, no.
Have as many. If you can't afford any kids, don't have none.
You know what I would do?
If you can afford 12 kids, have 12 kids.
You know what I would do? I think it'd be great to get a house kind of out in the country and have like their own little, instead of have a room in the big house, have like a little
You want to
bungalow.
go back to how you were born?
Just, you know what, man?
When there were 12 kids on the farm and we had to wake up at the crack of dawn and change the fucking eggs out of the chicken coop, and we had to milk the cows, and then we had to walk the ducks
Man, I
to
ain't
the
doing no shit
pond,
like that.
and then we had to let the geese come back from Canada.
Can I
What
talk
other
now?
fucking
Can I
shitty
talk?
farm animals?
No,
do
I
we
think it'd be
have?
great to have like a little bungalow for the kids, like their own little room. Like instead of a room inside the big house, have like a nice little bungalow. Like, but it's all within walking distance or whatever. But have their own like separate from the house. You know,
A guest bedroom?
yeah, like a
for
guest
your
house kind of.
kids?
Yeah, kind of like a guest house. They can do their own little shit.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Nick Cannon has guest houses for his baby mamas when they show up.
No, I wonder if it's like everything's smooth with everybody, or if there's like contempt. Like
There can't be any contempt if you're baby mama number 9. Like, you don't get to be mad at the first 8, and you don't get to be mad at any after.
Or you shouldn't, because you know
No,
what
you don't
are.
get to be, period.
No,
Even if you
can't
are
control
upset,
somebody's
you don't-
emotions.
You don't
Dion.
get to be.
But they know they
If
should.
he-
They
if
know
your
they.
baby-
they
Let me
know
ask you
they-
this. Let me ask you this.
What?
If you're baby mama number 9, and then he has 3 more baby mamas after you, do you get to be upset?
She's
no,
like,
you don't.
No, you're getting a good check.
You don't get to be mad
You
if
get-
he
and that-
does,
and that's
if
all
he
it is
does
to
the
them.
thing he did before you, with you, after you. You don't get to be mad.
Kind of on the same thing, but not really. But kind of okay, because it's for some reason I'm thinking of Tyrese on this. He's paying.
What more do you want from me?
He's like, I think he's the reason they're doing on Fast and Furious movie. He's got to pay that child support.
That nigga keep writing the motherfuckers. And then me and Ludacris go to space.
Yeah, he's like, hey, when the next Fast and Furious will be coming out? Luckily, if you watch the last Fast and Furious, Toretto has a son, and he was driving age, and I go, I see this coming. Fast and Furious is going to turn into what Creed is.
You know the new iPhone 15 commercial where they're like, it's titanium and it comes from the edge of the universe? If you pause it at the very beginning, you can see them in the background driving their cars for the next Fast and Furious movie.
Stop it.
Them niggas go to the edge of the universe and this shit gonna be lit as fuck.
And Tyrese is like, I'll do it.
It's gonna be them and the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Do you remember when Paul Walker died? They were like, hey, we're not gonna make any more. We're done. And then all of a sudden, man,
the numbers came out.
and they were like,
yeah, we are.
Shit, they go. And then last one did great numbers.
Nothing was like family. Let's
Yeah,
have
yeah.
You know what the next one's gonna be, right?
Wait, what? It's gonna be Tyrese versus his
It's gonna be a
ex-wife.
prequel. They're gonna have CGI Paul Walker as a kid going through the academy.
I love how nobody said shit about the Asian dude who's been dead. He skipped the movie, came back and they just like, hey, and he just walked in like,
What up, y'all?
Yeah.
Shit, my bad, I'm late.
Not like, we thought you were dead.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened? He just came in like, hey, what's going on,
I
guys?
knew he was in night school. During the
like he was Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Hey, Scoob! What the fuck? He just shows
I have
up.
completed my journey and I returned to the family.
Now, I thought it was great when, like, remember that one?
I know. I haven't seen the movie,
I know.
so I'm just.
I like how the one ended, and at the very, very end, Jason Statham like, listen, you don't know me, Toretto. And you go, oh, shit. So you're all anticipating, like, this might be good. But now it's like, come on, man. I mean.
So this is the thing, like when they make sequels of a movie, right, and you get introduced to new villains, like what were those villains doing in the first and second and third movie?
They're like, no, remember like the one they said that was his brother. He goes, oh, like I think, when Statham supposedly died, his brother, and it was in the next movie, that dude was supposed to be his brother. He's like, what you did to my brother, I'm coming after you. You know, it's like, oh shit. So yeah, that's what they were.
That's what I'm saying, but I want.
But the villains were like related to him.
I want to see that. That's the movie I want to see.
Oh, trust me, it's coming. Trust me, it's coming.
You like in the first Die Hard where he throws Hans Gruber off the tower, and then Die Hard 3, fucking Jeremy Irons comes back and he's his brother, and they're blowing up New York and they're stealing the gold. And I'm like, I want to see. They should make a Die Hard movie from the villain's perspective before you get to the kind of a prequel to that. But like, once he reads the paper and sees his. First of all, who took that picture of the nigga falling like that? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Why was that in the newspaper?
My brother's dead? Oh, that's motherfucker gonna get it.
The fucking camera was like, got him! Like, it was like Pulitzer Prize right there. Like,
well, it's almost like that 9/11 photo with the dude in the chair. It's almost like that.
Yeah.
It's almost like that.
It's fucking weird, but, you know.
Yeah.
Like some of your last moments somebody fucking captures and then you become this infamous person. You don't have your name.
Not really a martyr because you're not really
photo.
dying for anything, but
Right,
yeah. It's, man,
That's weird.
It's macabre. It's macabre.
That's how
as
I
fuck.
don't. This is why I think God doesn't have a plan for your life, because He has the 4 horsemen riding horses. Like we are way past horsepower now. So like if the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse show up on horses, we just gonna look at them niggas like, what are y'all doing?
Maybe 4 horses is gonna be the metaphor for somebody rides up in a Ford Mustang. And it's gonna be
This is
4.
Malik's Mustang.
It's gonna be
Malik is at auction, nigga.
Malik is the Antichrist. No. The Antichrist here and he got tight fucking sweats and sandals. Malik has been Jesus all along. Malik has been Jesus all along.
The laziest Antichrist ever.
Jesus always late. He is. He's Jesus.
Do you want to save the world or produce podcasts?
Jesus has tight sweats. He don't give a fuck about nobody. He don't ask for gifts because he already got it. Malik is Jesus.
Did you have a good Christmas?
Let me tell you something, man. It was like we were in the Bahamas, right? We docked in the Bahamas, and it's closed. I mean, seriously. I mean, as far as like everything open. I mean, you know, all them Caribbean islands, they're all religious, kind of religious, where like, you know, they hate gay people. They kind of religious, right? So it's gonna be closed on Christmas. So it was like, I mean, it was good weather. I didn't even go out because I know how much of a money grab the Bahamas is. So I just stayed on the ship. I got good service. So in a way, because I mean, honestly, like even they didn't make anything special for the crew. They thought they were gonna get turkey and I don't eat turkey, but and some dressing and all that. They didn't get shit.
You just name 2 of the nastiest fucking foods.
What, turkey?
Turkey
dressing?
and dressing.
Well, they didn't get any of that shit. No turkey, no dressing, no cranberry sauce. And everybody was like, huh. I mean, the crew was kind of like, y'all don't give a fuck about it. I mean, seriously, like, they didn't really do anything special, man. So it was like, that day was like, whole motherfucking
I didn't do anything
hum.
special. I watched basketball and football all day.
Now, I got up, saw that we were in the Bahamas, went up, I called my dad, called my mom. I actually called my mom, called my brother. My mom talked so long, I go, Mama, I'm in another country. I had to cut her off. And she go, Mama.
Anytime in his...
Yeah, it's just costing me.
Roman.
Yeah, it's just costing me, Mom. What the fuck's wrong with you? So then, so yeah, man, it was just another day. It really was. Yeah. But then I kind of came here, and last night I went to like Meyer, and it still felt like just another day, even though it wasn't Christmas. Because I remember like...
You should have came here last night.
What was going on?
Open mic last night.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was so fun.
It was fun?
I hosted. It was so fun.
I was too tired to do an open mic, but I wanted to go see a movie. It was that kind of tired. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to go up but I wanted to go like to watch Enzo Ferrari movie.
You would have enjoyed going up last night. They were a fun crowd.
That's good. I mean, seriously, good. Yeah. But I was like, because I'm going back out again in 2 days.
This black dude came with his mom.
Aw.
It was just them 2.
That's cute.
It's not cute.
Well,
because he was a handsome dude, and his mom was fine as hell.
Oh, so you wanted to...
And it was one of those things where like, why are y'all together? Y'all cock blocking each other.
Not really. I mean, because my mom would be like,
really.
my mom would be like, son, you need to go get a drink from Mama.
You should have saw the face he was making when they were talking about eating ass, and he was like, I don't do that.
But you could tell he ate ass and he was telling his mama.
Yeah, it was like...
People kill me when they go to comedy clubs and they're with their relatives and they don't want to show. Man, just fucking laugh. I mean, let your parents know who the real you is. Seriously, don't be all like. Oh.
They asked him. They said, "Where your girlfriend at?" He was like, "Oh, she at home." And then I just waited and I was like, He was like, I don't got one. I was like, I know you don't got one, motherfucker. She at home. But you out with your mama the day after Christmas. Make that make sense.
How about your mom? Man,
I said, you ain't never gonna cheat on a bitch. You don't know how to lie.
I can't wait to get. I mean, I think I'm going back next month to see my parents. Man, I can't wait to hang out with my mom. Mom is cool, man. I mean, parents. I'm at that stage now. Where it's like, you know, if I take my mom out to eat, like I feel bad. At over 70 years old, she finally had her first taco. Like, I mean, food taco, not like, you know, she's a lesbian now, but she had a taco.
What the fuck?
I mean, tell me what you think. I was metaphorically.
At 70, I finally got the scissor. From the
Scissoring at 70.
From the makers of Too Old to Scissor.
Hey, the new BET Lifetime movie, Scissoring at 70. You know, black people think everything's special. Lifetime, the BET version, it's all Lifetime movies, but they're all black versions of the white movies. You know? Scissoring at 70. They can't even get out the wheelchair. They just fucking sit on each other's lap on a scooter.
Did you take her to Taco Bell or something?
No, my mom we made tacos at home. And the look on her face, she was like,
Why did it take her 70 years to make tacos?
dude, you're a black woman in Oklahoma who's never been out of the state, never been out of the country. She don't have a passport. So, I mean, seriously, so
the world doesn't have tacos now all of a sudden?
Dude, let me see, you don't
tacos
understand.
don't exist.
You don't understand.
Of,
they don't go outside. I mean, she's only been on an airplane, I think, maybe once or twice in her lifetime. So
is there a Taco Bell in Oklahoma?
it's limited. But how they live their life is so much limited.
What
Yes.
do you mean? They only got cinnamon twists?
I mean,
what do you mean limited?
You know,
they don't have tacos?
No offense, you know how black women in their 70s or 80s. I mean,
I've
they're
never
like this.
met a 70-year-old black woman who's never had tacos.
Really?
Your mom is an anomaly.
What
No.
else hasn't she had?
Huh?
What else hasn't she had?
Apparently freedom. Jesus Christ.
But you gotta
70
understand.
years to first taco?
If you're in a
She really
small
hates
town in Oklahoma,
Mexicans.
or small town Oklahoma or the South, I guarantee you,
Don't bring that shit in my house.
a lot of black women, I bet, are like that. I mean, think about it. No offense.
We going north of the border.
No
we
offense.
want freedom.
Older black women or just black people, especially from the South, they don't go outside their comfort zone. That's why, I mean, no offense. I'm not saying to say they don't know a lot of stuff, but they don't go outside their comfort zone. Like, it's like here, and they're like, they
My
don't.
grandmother's in her 80s. When we were kids, she took us to Taco Bell all the time.
Oh, good for y'all.
don't-
No, I mean, good for
I don't
y'all.
understand how you go your whole life wanting to have a taco, but never having
That's
it.
not even a real taco. I'm talking about like taco.
Has she ever had spaghetti then?
Yeah, she made hamburger helper.
I said spaghetti. I thought it's a.
Hamburger helper. Hamburger helper is the Taco Bell of tacos.
What does that got to do with spaghetti?
But she had hamburger helper. That's spaghetti.
No, it's not.
The spaghetti hamburger helper is. And she's had it. Well, I don't know if she ate it.
The only spaghetti she's had is hamburger helper.
You've been starving your
Yeah.
mama for 70 years, man.
I'm telling you, they don't go outside their comfort zone, bro. I'm telling you, man. I mean, I'm the one that got her turned on to Starbucks. I bought her something from Starbucks. She was like, "Oh, get that one thing you got
What
for
kind
me."
of tacos? Did she put meat in them? Because you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was
she have,
chicken.
ground
No,
beef?
it was chicken.
Chicken?
It was chicken. She put it on, and she was like, and I put like salsa on it.
What kind of shells? It was hard shells or
Soft shell. And man, she loved that shit. And it was soft shell, but I made the tortilla, so I put it like a little oil in it, and I got them almost crispy. And soft shell, but I made them crispy. Man, she fucking loved it. And I felt so bad. I go, man, I wish I could, in a way, I wish I could go back to Oklahoma just to have my mom experience new shit, you know what I mean?
You want to turn your mom out to new experiences?
Actually, yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? Honestly, I told my brother don't have a passport. I said, listen, I'm gonna get you. I told my brother, I said, you and your wife need to get a passport, get on it, and I'll get you guys a cruise, and we'll go cruising. Because it's like,
We'll go cruise.
I mean, no, what? For their
That's what I wanna do,
anniversary.
Take my wife.
No, for their anniversary.
Single brother and get on a boat I can't leave.
Who? Me?
Oh goody.
Who, me?
Your brother. That's what he's like.
No. I'm gonna get him a good cruise where where we go to good stops. And they have a good time. I don't want to give him like the cruise I'm doing now where it's like fucking, just ghetto shit where it's like, man, I hope you survive, bro. You know what I mean?
Take a cruise to Detroit? What do you mean?
It is. No. It's like, where you go, well, hey,
All aboard.
listen, if you're going to do a
Except for y'all.
cruise, if you
Y'all
don't do a
stay there.
cruise, listen, if you don't do a cruise, do it. If you do a 3-day, that's going to be a lot of riffraff, okay? Because it's basically a booze cruise. And if you want a nice, safe cruise, get like 4 days or more. That way it eliminates a lot of riffraff.
I feel like you should do a 5-day cruise minimum.
A 5-day cruise is good because, like I said, you limit out of riffraff. You do a 3-day cruise and bring your dinner records with you. But
I don't want to do a 3. That's too quick.
Well, if you live in that city, like Miami, if you live there, like Miami or whatever, a lot of locals come and get on the boat and they want to go somewhere. Like say you have a bachelorette party or a bachelor party. You go on a 3-day cruise. You drink. We do the
Oh,
driving.
no, water don't count.
That's what they do though. They all come on the cruise. It's a cheap cruise. They come on the cruise. They drink. We do the driving. You can't get a DUI. They're all together. They have a good time. Seriously.
We do the driving.
We do the driving. You just get on and wake up. Are we there yet? And then we usually go to Bahamas.
We do the driving. What do you mean we? You're not on the fucking bridge.
You know what the fuck I mean. But that's what we do.
Pull the port. We got some niggas getting on in Miami. What?
Oh, that's basically what they said. I mean, one time seriously, they said that we have a, art department and they sell paintings and stuff. So it was a 3-day cruise and they were watching people come on board. People had garbage bags as their luggage and they go, boys, have the weekend off. We ain't selling no art. When you see people coming on with garbage bags as their luggage, yeah, you ain't selling art. You won't even sell the ones that the dogs playing pool.
Who the fuck is buying art on a cruise?
A lot of people do. I mean, about them art. A lot of people are. I mean, we ain't selling Van Goghs, but I'm just saying. What do you think we
You
are?
can get the dogs at poker at home. That's what I'm saying. Like
This
you're not-
Renoir,
If you're not buying a fucking, fancy painting, what the fuck? Just wait till you get back home.
dude,
Why are you carrying extra shit?
You don't. Obviously, you don't understand. I mean, being on it now, I get it. It's like people sell art. They sell people who've never worked out in their life. They walk in. They look like Malik. They walk in. They go to the gym or whatever, and they talk them into oh, you want to start working out, and they buy these inserts for their foot so they can walk better, and they teach them, and they go okay, and they go into that because if they cruise a lot, then they have some people can be as old as whatever, and the first time they walk into a gym, like my mom with tacos, the first time they walk into a gym, and they go. And they talk them into working out or getting some food, how to work out properly, this and that. And they buy into that, or they buy into the art. So you'd be surprised, man. It really is a whole world. We take it for granted.
What you're saying is they're not buying Van Goghs.
Why would you sell a Van Gogh?
Hold on. So what I'm saying.
Okay, what are you saying?
Is the people who are making the art are clearly not on Van Gogh's level, correct? They're just locals making a living. The
people that sell art?
Yeah.
No, they're off from other countries. They're off from other countries. I mean, seriously. There's
they work for the cruise?
Yeah, they work for the cruise line. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
But as far as on the cruise line, there's less than 20 people. There's less than 20 Americans who work on a cruise line.
What I'm saying is if you're an American getting on a 3-day cruise, why the fuck would you buy art
You'd be surprised what people do.
That isn't Van Gogh. Because if you live in a city like Miami, you can go get a caricature of yourself anytime.
Dude, I don't know. I don't talk to them, but people do. They buy art. I mean, because it's a vacation, it's whatever, but people do strange stuff. I don't ask them, but they sell art.
Okay, I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying as a fucking 3-day cruise, why would you get on there and buy some shit that you have to bring back with you? Like that.
I don't know, but I know it happens.
That's weird.
It's no weirder than shit we get into that people think that's weird. You know what I mean?
Like what?
Seriously, like some people think, and it's a true story. Some people think it's weird that, being single at this age, especially my age, being straight and single at our age. I mean, being dead serious. They're like, you ain't got no girlfriend, you got no kid? No. You like girls? Yes, motherfucker, but it's a different lifestyle. They don't get that. It's just the truth. They don't get that.
All your friends are old. That's all. Because
no
one's ever asked me if I was
I'm not
gay
saying my friends. I'm saying you ain't listening to me, Dion. You ain't fucking listening.
I am listening to you.
No, you're not.
People say to you,
people say shit like that.
You don't got no wife, you don't got no kids.
But I didn't say to my friends. I'm just saying to people.
The strangers on the cruise ask you, you don't have a wife and any kids.
You have older black people from, like I said, older black people in the South, they don't get it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they don't get it.
I know, it's a different time.
They don't fucking get it.
Everybody doesn't want to get it.
Yeah, they go. This is my wife. We've been together for over 67 years.
Yeah.
You ain't got no
girlfriend. Because if you didn't have a wife or a kid back then, the chances of you dying increased. You're alone. You need people. No, nowadays, you don't need nobody.
But they don't get that. They don't get that. They don't get it.
That's why we make them tacos.
You know what, man? I'm sick of this motherfucker right now. I'm done.
That was the perfect time for you to go to buymecoffee.com/sorry we're canceled.
What was the biggest news story? Top of the head. Man, they know. What was the biggest news?
You have to do it.
I know what it is, and they know what it is. What's the biggest news story?
You have to do it.
We know what it is, Deion. Do it at the end. They know. What was the biggest news story to you?
Don't ever 2020.
You know what it is. What's the biggest news story to you? Top of the head, 2023.
This conversation we're
having. We know. Buy me a coffee. You already did it. Okay, you already did it before. You already did it before, Deion. We know.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Well, do it again afterward. Do it afterwards. Do it afterwards. Just do it afterwards, please.
Don't interrupt.
Just do it afterwards. We'll do it afterwards. Okay?
I need you to understand.
I know, Dion, and I'm
Okay, then why you do it?
beginning at the end.
If you know,
beginning and the end.
It
God
doesn't
damn.
matter where I do it. If
What else we gonna start doing now? Selling socks and fucking shoes and shit in the middle? They know. It's Buy Me Coffee. Okay.
.com.
Yes.
/
And all that shit. Yes.
Well, if you know, say it.
Okay, they heard it at the beginning. Who watches the podcast from the middle? Who goes?
People who are fucking
Who
joining.
watches a podcast from the middle?
Have you ever watched the show in the middle? Have you
No.
ever watched TV in the middle?
No.
You've never been
No, you don't.
walking into
No,
a
you
place,
don't. No,
see
you don't.
something
Who
I'm like, oh, I
who
wonder
watches
what
the
that
podcast
is.
from the middle? No one
Tons
fucking
of
does.
people.
No one fucking does. I'm gonna ask you, what was the biggest news story to you in 2023?
The breakup of this podcast. That was the biggest.
The biggest news story.
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah.
What was the biggest? Top of the head. You, Malik.
I don't
First
fucking
thing that came
know.
to my head was the aliens.
What do you mean?
Aliens being real, quote unquote.
They announced that in
Yeah.
2022.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, no. Malik was a little slow, so I get it. I mean, I get it.
That was this year.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It seems like it could be
What's the biggest news? I don't.
the Montgomery beatdown. I think to me that always stuck in my craw. I was like, it's one of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my life. So I'm gonna go to Montgomery beatdown and the boat brawl. How about you people? Biggest news story
forgot all
23.
about that, dude.
And you guys at home have the luxury of going through Google top news story or thing that sticks out in your mind. But for me, it goes to Montgomery beatdown. I mean, it happened in the summer, and it captivated me.
Yeah, I know. I can't.
Anything else was
I mean, there's. See, when you're not interested in shit, when they call it big news, I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. You know, it's not big to me because I don't care. But
it's with everybody. I mean, everybody gets down different. But I just remember that was the one thing I go, oh, if I didn't go sum up 2023, I go, bam. Anything else was like,
I guess I'd have to go with the what's that chick? Keke Palmer Usher situation. That was pretty.
what happened there? Because I don't give a fuck about them, but what happened there?
So Usher has a residency in Vegas.
Okay.
And Keke Palmer and her
Boyfriend? Man.
Well, he didn't go. She went, but she was in basically hoe attire and
Hoe attire?
Yeah.
No.
sequins, fuck you can see through. Shit hoes wear. You know.
Like every female rapper?
Shit hoes wear. Like girls who like
Who like dick. Or who are penis connoisseurs.
they
Penis connoisseurs.
it's shit hoes would wear.
Okay.
So whatever hoes wear in
so
your
what
mind,
happened?
that's
So what happened?
what she was wearing.
What happened? What happened?
So, basically she gives Usher a lap dance while he's singing to her, and her boyfriend at the time takes to Twitter. And it's like, you shouldn't be dressed like that.
On Twitter he said that?
Yeah, he goes to Twitter and it becomes this big controversy.
But they were together.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's the father of her child.
Okay. And but they were together when she went there.
Yes.
And for some reason he didn't go.
Yeah.
He had a
And then
babysit.
it's spiraled into hidden tapes of Keke Palmer's mom calling him gay slurs and all this other stuff.
Damn,
It is
the mom called him a gay?
Yeah, it's just turned into this giant.
Well, you don't like pussy
And
anyway.
it's
Fuck you,
like-
mom-in-law.
Keke Palmer's supposedly like untouchable, like you're not allowed to say anything bad about her.
Why?
I don't know. It just
Why do
Black
people say
Twitter
that?
has its rules.
Why do people say
that? Black Twitter has people you can't come for, and she was on the list, and so it turned into this giant fucking thing. And I think that has been what is most fascinating to me: how Usher was doing what Usher does. Keke Palmer's in hoe attire. Her boyfriend takes to Twitter, and then it turns into this man's life is spiraling out of control.
The fact that, do you know what he does for a living?
Who cares?
The fact that he goes to Twitter and instead of like when he sees it going, hey, the fuck is you know what I mean? Like when they put the baby to bed and let's go to the garage. They go, the fuck is you doing?
You should never post your personal problems until you're past them.
You shouldn't post your personal problems anyway.
No, it's
So you're not
fine.
gonna
It's
win.
fine to give testimony
You're not
to
gonna
a
win.
situation you've overcome. But while you're dealing with it, you should not be posting it online because one, for every one person who goes, oh, keep your chin up, you're gonna have 9 or 10 motherfuckers like, you bitch ass, crying ass motherfucker. And it's like, it's just not worth the hassle.
It's like Dylan from Predator. When Arnold goes, you can't win this one, Dylan. And that's what it is. You argue with somebody online and Keke
The
Palmer.
most obscure reference to an 80s film.
Everybody saw Predator. Hey, did you see it?
Once, a long fucking time ago.
I can't help it if you were fucking
I know you can't help it.
whatever.
Time
Hey,
moves
hold on.
slowly.
Did you ever see Predator?
In passing. So barely.
Oh, in passing. So like it was on. You didn't fucking in the middle of it. People watch the middle of shit all the fucking time.
Ask our people. A movie's
fuck are you
different.
talking about?
A movie's
Who
different from a
watches the
podcast.
podcast in
A
the
movie's
middle?
different from a podcast.
It's the same thing.
You know what? Whenever you start losing an argument, you always yell.
No, I yell at you
always
when
yell.
you do
always
dumb
yell.
shit.
You always. That's why you don't fucking. You can't argue like this. You can't argue like this. You always raise your voice. That's why I hate fucking talking. You always.
And I never yell.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You always yell on here because you always lose an argument.
No, I yell at you because you deserve to be yelled at.
No, I don't. You always.
You say dumb shit.
You
like,
say dumb shit all the time. I listen to you. I don't yell over you.
You the fuck you don't. What episodes have you?
What's he doing
what are you
now?
talking
What's he doing
about?
now? What's he doing now? You always fucking
I'm
yell.
yelling at you because you're ridiculous.
Stop yelling. Stop yelling.
Or what?
Stop yelling.
Or what? You gonna walk
always,
out?
You always fucking yell.
Yeah, I do.
You
So
always
do
fucking yell, but you ain't got a fucking point.
You don't get a fucking.
A movie, yeah, you walk into a movie, man, you know why you walk into a movie, man? Because you a channel surfing. But a podcast don't appear on a fucking, you don't go mid-podcast, you start a podcast.
Who's at the door? Hey, it's me. I'm coming over. Come on in, bro. What you doing? I'm watching the middle of this. I'm in the middle of this podcast. Oh, okay. I sit down and start watching the podcast with you.
On what?
You started
On
in
the
the
phone?
middle of the fucking
On the
podcast.
phone?
No, if somebody comes over to your house, y'all about to go out. Hey, you ready to go? Come on
No
in,
one
bro.
does
I
that.
gotta get. I'm 15 minutes in.
you
I
ever
got this
done
podcast on.
You ever done that?
Yes, it's happened to me.
It's never happened to me.
You walked
It
into
happened
the
to you,
middle of
Malik?
people.
It happened to you, Malik?
That has not ever happened to me.
Exactly.
You've never-
Here's Dion. Exactly.
You've
No
never
one
walked
does
in.
that. That's Dion. Here's
never
Dion.
walked
Man,
in
nobody walks in a podcast in the middle of a podcast.
Why are you
That's
yelling?
you.
Why are you yelling?
Okay.
Why are you yelling?
Exactly.
Why are you yelling? You know
Exactly.
when you don't have a point, that's all you do is yell.
Exactly. Damn, thanks for having my voice
are
deep
you
like
talking
that.
about?
You don't want. You ain't nobody walk into him. You always fucking yell. That's Dion every time. Instead of going, are you finished? Okay, let me retort.
Fuck that bullshit. You never do that shit.
See what I mean?
The fuck are you talking
what I mean?
about? We've got over 100 episodes of you doing that shit.
what
Don't
I
pull
mean?
that crap on me.
See what I mean?
The fuck out of here.
I forgot what I was going to say.
You've never walked in the middle of a movie, you going over to your grandparents'
Movie,
house.
yes.
A movie's different than a podcast.
So some people sit down and watch podcasts on YouTube while it's on. They watch it on their TV. They stream
And
it
somebody
from
comes
their
over
phone
and
to
watches
their
the mid-podcast?
TV. Yes.
Okay.
Is that so hard to fathom for you?
I'm just saying because I don't want to hear you
Because
yelling
it's never
again.
happened to me. I don't understand
wanna hear you-
why you would be
I
so
wanna hear you
animated
yell.
about it being a possibility. Yeah,
I can't believe your mama didn't eat a taco till she was 72. I mean, everybody eats tacos.
being that close to fucking Mexico, you think she'd have a taco?
That
That
close
is
to Mexico.
something to yell about.
Oklahoma ain't close to
It's
Mexico.
a lot closer than Indiana, and my grandmother had Taco Bell. The fuck are you talking about?
Indiana's close to Chicago, which have a large Hispanic population.
Texas, this used to be fucking Mexico. What the
But
fuck
she
are you
never
talking
went there and had
about?
tacos.
Chicago's got a lot of people, so I'll say my point in a calm, idiotic voice. What the fuck are you talking about?
I said it calm. I don't fucking.
It doesn't
yell like that.
matter. It doesn't matter. Whether you say it calm, whether I yell. Ridiculous is ridiculous.
You always.
So you try to say, oh, your ridiculous is more ridiculous because you're yelling. Your ridiculous calm is the same as my ridiculous
No,
yelling.
it's not.
It's ridiculous.
No, it's not.
Okay,
You sound
BT.
crackheadish.
All right, BT, whatever you say.
You sound crackheadish.
All aboard.
Is it? What do you? Is it?
I got some would you rather questions.
Please.
bro.
Please. Were you sending them while we were doing it?
Huh?
Or were you sending them while we were doing it? Because I see my phone.
I sent to would you the asshole, but I'm about to do some would you.
Would
Okay.
you the asshole?
Well, I mean,
Would you do that?
Would you that asshole? That sounds like a new show on Fox.
Would you the asshole?
See that new game show they got called, what's it called? With Rob Lowe.
Riggle? Rob Riggle? The one that used to be the.
100 tiles or something?
I thought it was floors.
Something like
Something,
that.
81 floor, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's it about? Is he that?
Like, it's like Jeopardy and
I think he's a comedian, right? A white dude?
it's Rob Lowe. the actor.
Rob Lowe. Oh, Rob Lowe. Okay, I thought you were Rob Riggle, the actor.
No, you said Rob Riggle. I said Rob Lowe.
Okay, Rob Lowe. Okay. Rob.
Okay, first would you rather question.
Okay.
I sent it to Dion, not you. Okay.
Why you send it to
You
me?
gotta say it like that.
Okay.
What?
Both of your parents are in a car that crashes into a river.
Damn.
You can only save one of them. Who are you saving?
Oh,
Saying that both parents are alive and together.
you can only save one.
The one that's easiest to save.
Sorry, Mom.
I'm not making. I'm not making a choice based on mom or dad. I'm making the one that has the best opportunity.
Okay, but what if the car's sticking straight up like this, and you dive in the middle, and the car's just going down like this, and you go, uh-oh.
Whoever got their seatbelt off first is coming up out that sunroof.
Both their seatbelts are off. Hey, both their seatbelts are off. There's two rocks, ironically identical to when the car's going
You
to
know
hit
what I
it.
do? You know what I do?
What?
I dive in with a pen and paper. Sign this before you go. I become power of attorney. Because my parents don't have a living will. I need y'all to sign these documents because I can't choose.
Yeah, man, you ain't shit, son. You ain't shit. By the way, you got any taco?
You ever remember the movie iRobot?
Yeah, I remember iRobot. Yes, I remember iRobot. Yes, I do.
I knew you were about to do some fuck shit because I can see you stewing over there.
I am
can feel
stewing.
it.
I'm stewing like a
I can tell
motherfucking
you
oxtail
stewing. I don't
stew.
give a fuck.
I know you
So, in the movie iRobot, the robot saves Will Smith instead of the little girl because he had the biggest probability of living according to the calculations of the robot.
Damn. Okay, so
So that's what my choice.
you said easiest to save.
Yeah.
But it's still not really going. He said mom or dad. It wasn't like you're going vagueness. You're going easiest to save. You got to pick mom or dad.
So it depends. If they were traveling south, and my dad is facing the south side of the river, and my mom is on the north, she's the first one that I have access
Okay,
to,
what
right?
if they both have fallen off a cliff and they're both putting their hands up?
Oh, they both died. I can't lift neither one of them motherfuckers up.
Damn, you ruthless, man. You let both of them.
Try to save it.
Bye, I love y'all. We had a great Christmas.
If they're both like, help me, son, help me. Who am I saving?
Yes.
I'm like, ah, la, 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 bamba, get east. Fuck
man.
you and fuck you. You can't pick.
God damn, that is.
That's like asking your parents which child are you going to
Oh, they would pick. I guarantee you, mom and dad would pick. They pick my brother. He has a chance of going pro. He's big like Malik. This motherfucker he's gonna be on somebody's fucking football team.
This nigga didn't make me wait 70 years for tacos.
Or as Miss Pat would say about my brother, oh, he a real nigga. Miss Pat said that about my brother. And then the way she said that, because you were there. The greatest thing ever. If you heard this story before, I apologize. But if you were there, it was Miss Pat, me, and Dion. So I said, hey, my brother went to go see it. And Dion, it was weird. Dion got up and he looked at Miss Pat and go, BT got a brother? And Miss Pat go, yeah. He go, he a real nigga. He go, he married a fat black bitch like myself. Man, quote unquote, right? I ain't gonna lie, I laughed my fucking ass. He go, the way she said, oh, he a real nigga. Like I wasn't. Well, I'm not. But she go, you know what I mean? She go, oh, he a real nigga? And I couldn't argue. I only argue when I think I'm right. But when she go, oh, he a real nigga? I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. God damn. That shit made me laugh so fucking hard. Shout out to Miss Pat for keeping it real all the time.
Here's the second would you rather.
I didn't even answer that.
You said your dad.
Yeah,
You said
dad.
sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. My dad worked for the post office. That means I would get the benefit.
You guys both know what human centipede is, right?
Huh?
Yes,
Centipede?
What is that?
I do.
What is that?
I'll skip that one.
No, read it.
No, read it.
Okay.
I'll find out.
You are abducted by the doctor from the human centipede. He gives you the choice of being attached to the back of the line, and then in quotes it says your mouth attached to the person in front's ass for 1 hour, or being the front of the line for 1 week. So you want to be the back for...
An hour, or would you rather be in the front,
Front.
for a week? Yeah.
Front.
I don't want to eat
But you
ass.
gotta eat dog shit. He was making me eat dog shit.
God damn, you didn't say that.
I mean, that's why I said, have you seen the movie?
Fuck. Okay.
Wait, so you have to eat dog shit for a week?
Okay.
Or human shit for an hour?
Oh no, just put your tongue up somebody's ass, or just have your mouth on somebody's ass.
It's like he like
You don't have to eat it, but just put your tongue on
he
somebody.
inside
his
cinched
cheeks?
their mouth to their ass.
So you're just connected. You're not eating, but
I mean, you could lick it if you wanted to, but you're really connected.
I would curl my tongue back, put in some fucking.
is it a girl's butt or a guy's butt?
I think that's up for the viewer to decide.
I hope it's a girl.
I mean, I'm not eating dog shit for a week if I can eat a girl's
But I ain't
ass
hailing
for
somebody,
an
some big
hour.
ass in front of me like Malik is there. I'm like, oh, fuck that shit. So, oh, fuck, man. Hey, that's no winners, bro. That's Sophie's
Nah,
choice.
you do the hour, bro. Eating dog shit for 7 days?
Fuck that. I got to go with the ass in my face and hoping
Yeah.
it's a girl. Hoping it's a hot chick who doesn't want to,
Clickety clack, come on, big,
Hot chick,
beautiful
yeah.
black.
Yeah.
Oh, shit is a hairy white guy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
It's gonna be a long hour.
Oh God. Yeah. Now I can do an hour.
I'm allergic to popcorn.
It's almost like a weekend in jail. I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, would you rather be in a cult ran by white people or ran by black people?
White people.
Black people.
White people.
Ain't no.
Because white people, no, 'cause Chris Rock said it best. Black people hate black people too. So they would do some horrendous.
White cults end in death.
And we don't know about black cults because there ain't no black cult.
Exactly. That's why I want to
No,
be in one.
hey, no, there is a black cult. It's all those ones that say, man, Michael Jordan, the best basketball player, and LeBron James,
So
they
the
shit.
barbershop?
Yeah, that's the black cult. So you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, black. I'll take it back.
I
Black
was gonna
cult.
say black cults.
But you still might get shot though.
I would say black cults are gangs. Because they have that same mentality that you got to do what we say, how we say it, and if you don't, we fucking kill you.
You know what's weird? I'm sure. I mean, you can say a black cult is like a gang, but we've seen like cults who are like, you know, no offense, white cults, because you know, but black cults. I mean, they're really.
Black people don't believe in that dumb shit. Like, black people don't believe that there's a fucking spaceship at the end of a comet, and if you drink this Kool-Aid, you get to ride on it to your neck. Like, we don't believe dumb shit.
But they do
like
believe in imaginary, like my buddy has a Sky Jesus who looks, but they don't believe in fucking aliens. But I believe in somebody who ain't there. So I got to go with black cult. I just remember that one time, I forget which cult it was.
You picked white cult.
No, I'm gonna go. I'll change. You're right.
You're a Heaven's
no,
Gate,
you're right.
bro.
No, you're right. You're right.
You're a Scientologist.
No, you're right, bro. I'll do that if I can get a movie roles. Fuck yeah. Long as I ain't got to go to. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I don't have a family, so they can't really fuck with me like that. I mean, how they gonna? How you gonna punish me? I'll be that. As long as I can go to church. You know what I mean? I'll be a Scientologist. I don't give a fuck. I don't believe in anything anyway.
Okay, last would you rather? Would you rather have chronically bad breath or chronically bad body odor? You can't get rid of the smell no matter what you do.
Oh, which one?
Breath, because you can close your mouth.
Yeah, and just put a ton of chewing gum all the time. And
No, you can't get rid of the smell.
Yeah, so you still smell like gas.
So you just keep your mouth shut.
okay, but is the body odor coming from your underarms?
The body odor from everywhere. It's your whole body.
Oh, I mean, you
Just
smell like
your,
ass.
Your body stinks.
Like
Whereas if you
when you had
close your
COVID. You ever had
mouth-
COVID? Your whole body stinks. You ever had COVID?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got.
My body didn't smell.
Yeah.
Okay, but I had sweats. I had sweat, and I just felt stinky, and I didn't want to take a shower because my body felt like
that
needles.
was probably why you were fucking stinky.
I felt like
you hadn't
need-
showered because it hurt.
I was sweating. It was prickly. It was bad, man. I was laying in my own feces. It was horrible. I'm just joking, but it was terrible. It was a terrible time for me. I know y'all were like, I love Dion's face. Dion's face is like,
I knew you were full of shit because I was like, those aren't even symptoms.
"Ba-da-bum-ba-da-dang."
COVID.
I'm gonna go with yeah. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with bad breath. I just talk to people from a distance. Like,
I mean, you
don't
think
get so-
Stephen Hawking's breath smell good? I doubt it.
Steve Hawking got some ass though. Didn't he have a kid?
I got some ass on the island.
No, nobody saw that. Nobody
He
saw
went on
that.
the island?
I think he did. I think they got pictures of him on the island.
On Epstein Island? Stephen Hawking went on Epstein Island. That motherfucker was a freak. He was a pedo who was a retarded pedo. That's fuck. You think the girl would be like, start fucking wailing on him? Seriously.
Wow. You're accusing the. You can't do that.
He's dead.
It
Who's
doesn't
gonna-
matter.
Who's gonna come after us?
His estate, motherfucker. He's one of the most famous people of all time.
So they're gonna be watching the podcast from the middle and go, hey, wait a minute. I was gonna buy them a coffee, but
I
now.
want you to understand something. That just because they don't see it now doesn't mean they won't see it later.
Are they-
So you don't know what's going to happen in the future. If you blow up and the motherfucker comes back and pulls this up and you saying all this shit, you don't say allegedly.
Okay, allegedly. Okay, but you hear about the judge where he found that list? He's gonna make it public, the Epstein list.
No, what are you talking about?
You hear about that, Malik?
Oh, I've heard about that, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna release the names.
They're not going to do anything about it. So what are you going to be more ashamed of Harvey Weinstein? What are we going to do? We're not
I
going to do
think you'd be
anything.
ashamed of the people on the list.
Why?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
know half of them already.
No, but
they're
there's some
all
we don't
in
know.
Hollywood.
But there's some we
They're
don't
all
know.
famous people.
There's some
You're
we
going to be
don't know.
ashamed of them?
There's some we don't
You're going to be
know.
more ashamed of Tom Hanks. You're going to be more ashamed of Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker was just on the airplane. I don't think he did anything. I mean, seriously, you can be around people like that. I mean, hey,
You can say the same thing about Stephen Hawking then.
we can say the same thing about drug dealers. We can say the same thing about drug dealers. Hey, look. Do you know a drug
This
dealer?
is why I raised my voice.
Do you know a
because
drug
just
dealer?
dumb shit
Do you know a drug dealer?
just comes out of his mouth.
Do you know a
sometimes.
drug dealer? Do you know any drug dealers?
Of course I know drug dealers.
But if you hang around them, but if people, oh, Dion's a drug dealer.
I don't hang around them because they deal drugs.
I mean, not all the
main
time, but do you
reason
know?
why.
Like, hey, and what if you need a ride? Would you
I've
take a ride
never
for
met
one?
a drug dealer who wasn't on the clock. What are you talking about? It's a 24-hour gig.
Is it really?
You don't take. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I can't sell you drugs.
It's Christmas.
From 3 to 7. I'm on
It's
my
Christmas.
lunch break. What the
Hey,
fuck are you talking about?
It's Christmas time.
You-
Fa la 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 la.
You make the sale when they want to make a purchase. That's not.
Come the
Sorry,
donkey of
guys.
Pharaoh. Fa la 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 la. Not now. La la.
You're asking me if I know any legitimate drug dealers. No, I don't. They close. I don't know any of them. Do you know any legitimate drug dealers?
You know me, man. I'm not a fucking nerd. I mean, other than doctors who are pretty much drug dealers.
Well,
doctors.
you do know drug dealers.
So I know doctors. I mean, they, doctors doctor. Doctors don't doctor anymore. They just go here, take these pills.
They doctor all the prices to make them seem affordable until you get that bill. I fixed you.
I sent the M out of the asshole.
Oh, I can't wait. You want to read it to me? You want to read it to me?
He sent it to me. So.
Oh, excuse me then.
Am I the asshole for sending my grandfather a kit of left-handed tools against my mother's advice?
A left-handed tools?
Yes.
Damn.
I'm 27-year-old male, left-handed, and I recently learned from my mother, 52-year-old female, that my grandfather, 81-year-old male, was also left-handed when he was a child. However, he was raised in a small, deeply religious community where apparently everyone saw left-handed people as the offspring of the devil or something. And his teachers would beat his hand with a ruler to force him to use his right hand to write in class. Jesus fucking Christ.
Just because they're left-handed?
You never heard of that?
No.
Dude, what kind of fucking medieval?
Why can't people see through religion? If you're getting punished for religious,
Like-
that's what makes me go, fuck this.
I don't believe anything enough to be like, oh, he used the wrong hand for that. Like,
For once, we are finally on the
what
same
fuck are
fucking
you
page.
talking- What do you mean he used the wrong hand? No, you got to use your other pinky, otherwise it gets infected.
I thought you the devil.
Anyway, I wasn't aware of any of that, so I got him a kit of tools for left-handed people like scissors and can openers as an early Christmas gift. Because I won't be home to spend Christmas with the family. And I was about to drop them at my mother's house. Before I went there, my mother asked me what I had gotten. And when I told her about my grandpa's present, she got really serious and said my gift could bring back bad memories. And either way, my grandfather was already able to adapt to right-handed tools over his life.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I told her she couldn't know if the gift would be well received or not. I thought it was meaningful since I'm his left-handed grandson, and said if she didn't want to give it on my behalf, I would just send it to him, which I did. It still hasn't been delivered. She thinks I'm being an asshole for, okay. I guess that is the abbreviation for asshole, but in my head it wasn't that at all. It was AW for some reason.
Like Rupert?
Yeah, for pushing it further instead of taking her word for it. Am I the asshole here?
Man.
No, because a gift comes from the right place, and if you trigger somebody with your gift unknowingly.
I'm still tripping off the left and right hand shit. I just can't believe people are that.
Can you imagine that? He opens that on Christmas and no! Fucking, he just has a breakdown. Santa's not real. Fuck. Like he just goes off.
God
All because of this fucking left hand scissors.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. That's what I mean. It comes a time you go, people, can't you see this shit? So you think because you left-handed you ain't gonna make it to heaven?
Fuck is this?
I'm left-handed. I'm cursed.
His grandma, his wife sees it. She just goes outside, starts smoking a cigarette. Oh, these motherfuckers! The shit I gotta put up with in this raggedy ass family. I knew I should have aborted that motherfucker's daddy. They just start having a complete meltdown, all because of left-handed. Stop that!
From here on out, I'm gonna watch all 90s slasher movies and see if the killers were left-handed. I am. I'm gonna see if Michael Myers was left-handed, maybe Jason was left-handed. I'm gonna go back and look at this shit now. I wonder if there was that hidden meaning I didn't see. I never heard this shit before. I never heard this shit. It makes me now.
Dude, it's the same thing that they did with the fucking Native American kids where they tried to assimilate them.
What do you mean?
When they just would abduct Native American kids and give them white people names and, oh, we're going to teach you how to be American.
You're Scott.
Yeah, and it's...
I'm Running Bear. You're Scott.
And it's like, yo, forget all your traditions. Can you imagine being naturally left-handed, you're doing your left-handed shit, and then some person just comes and goes, no. No to your biology. No to your brain pattern.
You're the devil.
Just like,
Yeah.
And you're like, Okay.
But you know what? I shoot this bow and arrow left-handed. That's what I would do.
I couldn't imagine that.
Dude, oh my God.
I mean,
it almost makes me mad.
It's like, to me, it's the same mindset of like the slavery thing, where you just can come and grab people from their way of life and be like, no, you're nothing now but property, and you will do as I say.
And I can't believe people don't see that. This would be a whole different podcast, but it's like, are you fucking serious? I can't believe left-handed.
It doesn't say anything about ambidextrousness in the Bible.
Whoa, what does that mean? You're bisexual? I can write left-hand. Guess what else I can do? Guess what? And I'm a Gemini. Oh my God, what does that mean? I like pussy and I like balls. Oh my God! Because I'm ambidextrous. That means you're jerking off and fingering somebody sitting down. Because I'm ambidextrous.
I think you finger too fast.
Think of what?
I think you finger too fast.
Well, obviously I'm simulated. In real life, I don't finger too fast. I don't know.
I mean, every time you make
that's
the
every
sound
episode.
effects, you're
Fingering
doing
too
it right.
fast. Fingering too fast. When I do this is just for dramatic effect. You think in real life I'm like,
I don't know. I've never seen you do anything else. So if I'm picturing you doing it, that's exactly how I'm picturing
Next
you.
time I finger a girl, I'm gonna videotape it, and I'm gonna send you the videotape. And you tell me. Like, what are you doing? Shut up, bitch. I'm finger
By
like
the
this.
time that happens, we'll have 12K fucking screens. This is gonna be the clearest video I've ever seen in my
First of
life.
all, why would I be fingering a girl when I can fuck her? Why would I be fingering her? I mean, what am I, a sophomore in high school? Why am
Just to prove a point that you
Why
don't
am I
feel
fingering
like
a girl
that.
in my 50s? Okay, that's a good question. Anybody out there? Okay, I don't want to name any names like Keith or anything, but I just want to say, anybody of a certain age, if you're married, do you still finger your wife? I mean, seriously, I don't know these things. Do you still and if you do, why? I mean, maybe you're driving or something, and kids, and say you're coming from a movie, and you kind of want to get in the mood before you get home, and get a little frisky, as they say back in the 50s. Like, do you still finger your wife? That's a good question. No, I'm serious. Do you still finger your wife? I mean, because over 40, do you still finger your wife?
Do you
or girlfriend?
ever finger your wife is a better question.
No, when you're going out, I'm sure you do.
Well, because no, some people don't fucking masturbate their other person.
And it's like saying things not eating tacos. Seriously.
That's nowhere near the same.
Yeah, it is.
You can't
it's
live that
experience.
close to old Mexico and not have tacos.
You still can't be going out for that
7
long and not finger your fucking girlfriend.
I feel like those are pretty equal. Not fingering your wife.
No.
If you're going out, you've never fingered your girlfriend ever, and all of a sudden you go and you never finger, or you never fingered her. I mean, you go out, you fuck.
Don't like to be fingered.
Some girls like to be diddled, but some girls do.
With the new fucking toys they have.
But and also some girls don't like toys. I've tried to introduce toys in a relationship, and some girls are like, like, all right, bitch.
I need a break, bitch. Play with this.
I mean, it's like I think personally, when I have a relationship, I love going to the naughty store and like, hey, let's buy something, and get something from like or whatever, and have them watching like, oh yeah, whatever. But there's some girls that don't get into that shit. They're like, no, I don't really, and you're like. Okay. I mean, but that's to each his own. So it's like you try to introduce them like maybe nice and slow. Like, okay, let's start off with like a pocket rocket. And
Pocket rocket.
if they're in traffic and it's like bumper to bumper and they don't move and you go, fuck it. You know what? I'm calm now. I mean, honestly, some people do that shit. But on the other hand, for me personally, like I look at there's things that those fleshlights. You can dude that. I don't say it disgusts me, but there's no way in the world I'm doing it. I'm like, ugh. Like, I've never been that horny. I go, you know what? I can't get no pussy. Let me put this device that looks like a pussy and a flashlight all in one. Like, somebody there, and you just turn it on while you're jerking up. Who broke in? Your light's doing this and shit. Because you're fucking your flashlight. I mean.
So would you get a sex doll?
No.
Sex doll's even crazier.
No, I mean, I wouldn't.
Not those fucking
No.
corny blow up ones. I'm talking about like a real.
Okay.
Like crazier.
No, you know what? Whitney Cummings on one of her specials, like 2 or 3, ironically Cummings, but Whitney Cummings, like 3 specials ago, she introduced her. It was a doll that looked like her, and it could have been a sex doll, but it looked like her. And she brought it on stage. Dude, it was so lifelike, and this was like about at least 5 years ago. So I can imagine how much they've looked realistic now, but still no. No, I mean, Call me old school, but I want like a woman with a fucking just a
Set in my ways.
Yeah.
I'm beat my meat like an old rugged fucking Oregon Trail pioneer.
Yeah, I'm
Luther
serious.
Clark's expedition on my dick.
Yeah.
Fucking.
But you know what she said though? But she also.
Nigga, you picture this nigga with a beaver hat fishing for gold. Go to beat my dick the old fashioned way.
I got gold. No, but you know what? I'm prospecting for pussy.
That's the name of this episode.
Prospecting for pussy. Nope, I like my pussy old fashioned. It knocks at the door, comes on in. I feed it a couple drinks. Next thing you know, woo, BT's having a good time. And then I thank them and they leave.
You know what I want to do? I want that underwear that's got the vibrator built into them.
Yeah.
And then you can do it through your phone.
Yeah,
I want that.
I've done that, but with remote control.
Yeah.
Like,
well, either way.
Like the girl was
remote
like,
control was before.
I'm in a green
Bluetooth.
room and she's at it, and I'm like, woo, and she's like, yeah. She said she got off on it, but I don't know. But still, no.
What you mean you don't know?
No, here it is. It's true story. I really think women say a lot of shit just to appease our egos. But that's the great thing about women. They lie, because they want to make you feel good.
No, they do it for safety. If women could tell the truth to us without getting their asses whooped, they do it.
No, here's. No. Hear me out. Hear me out.
You don't have to yell.
You do have a point. You do have a point on that. But at the same time, I think they just like to appease their man, and they like to stroke our ego. And you can say what you want about women, but they will always put themselves like second as far as to appeasing their man and making the man feel good, and they'll take one for the team as far as, oh my God, this is great. And they maybe really don't like it that much, but they'll do that for us. So, that's why they fake orgasms. You might be terrible in bed, whatever. And they might like you as a person, but they maybe hate the way you fuck them. And they ain't gonna say, you know what? I think you're great. I don't like the way you fuck me, and I'm not gonna tell you because you might get upset. So I'm gonna say, oh my God, yeah, I love it when we do it. You know what I mean? And they're really thinking, oh fuck, I'm gonna go to this fucking store and get that fucking hand like this.
You think they do that?
They get that big ass hand that looks like this.
You think they do that because they're nice, and you don't think they do that for their own security?
No, you have a point with that. Hear me out. You have a point with that.
I'm asking you, which do you think is more, that they're nice or that they do it for their own security?
I think it's a little bit of both. No, I think it's a little bit of both.
So you think it's 50-50? Or do you think it's
It depends on the dude.
I'm asking you the percentage. Which do you think?
I don't know, because it depends on the dude. And now, okay, hear me out. If the dude like you, who's a nice guy, whatever, let's just say, for some reason, y'all ain't vibing sexually, but she likes you, but she don't like the way you fucking, she goes, you know what, if I say something, he might be like, what do you mean you like my your pussy? So, she's going to be like, okay, I'm going to get,
cheap shots. Just cheap.
Of course it is. But, and say I have a girl who she thinks, I might have a temper, or she's going with a dude she thinks has a temper. Oh yeah, my God, I love the way we do it. Honey, you are great. And she's thinking, man, if I say this shit to him, he might fucking go off. So yeah, it depends on the dude. It depends on that relationship. And I do feel for a woman, because no, they're right though. You're right to a certain extent.
Wait. Hold on. In this scenario, you're saying she's with me, but I don't fuck her well, so she cheats on me.
I never said she cheated. I just said she gets maybe like a sex toy or something. I didn't say cheat on you, but she don't really like the sex so much, and she didn't feel comfortable telling you.
She said she was getting yelled at by another guy.
No. I said another, say somebody else is going with a dude she don't really trust to say, hey, you know what? When it comes to sex, could blah blah blah. Could you, I think they feel like if they tell us, hey, listen, could you do it this way, or I don't like when you finger me, or I don't like when I think when it comes to that, I still think they feel trepid. They feel like they might chase us away, or they don't know the reaction we have.
But see, that fear is based off security.
Like I said, yes and no. Like I said, yes and no. But there's security of, what if I turn him off, then he might leave me. There's also a security of a relationship security. But there's also security of like straight up like physical, like what the fuck you mean, bitch? That kind of shit. So
I'm talking about the term security and everything that encompasses. So whether it's physical, emotional, or financial. That's what I'm saying women make choices based off of is their own security, first and foremost. So if she doesn't tell you you can't fuck because she's afraid for her physical safety, or she's not telling you you can't fuck because of her financial safety. Like, the reason she's not telling you the truth is, in my opinion, based solely on her own security. Women have to lie to us.
Financial security mean like he pays for everything?
Just an overall security, whether he's physically stronger or financially makes more money, everything's in his name, whatever. Like, when women tell the truth, their security is at risk.
That's a great point. No, I'm with you on that. I'm with you. So it's delicate. You know, it's almost like it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
So they might be like, you know what? Listen, I love when you pound it every now and then, but you know, you don't have to be that way all the time. You know, instead of putting on Metallica like you always do, BT, maybe put on some Journey.
And that's
you know?
why they
You know
say
what I mean?
that's why they say women are smarter than men, because they know how to change that sentence around to get your stupid ass to not understand that she just insulted you. And because
Maybe it's
men
not
are
an insult. It's not an insult. Maybe it's just a
the
way.
truth can be insulting.
But it's how you say it. I mean, you might take it that way. Now, if a woman told me, hey, listen, blah, 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 I'd be like, okay. I mean, seriously.
Again, the truth didn't change, it's just how you felt about it. That's your ego, and that's being stupid.
How you interpret it.
That's my point.
It's like an
is that
attitude, how
a
you
man
interpret
is like, oh, well, that sounds better to me, so okay.
I be throwing it down. Shit, you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
As opposed to if the truth is the truth, you took your ego out of it, like, oh, okay.
You know how many times people have said, goddamn, like, man, she just fucking laid there. You know, talking about sorry pussy, whatever, and you laugh, whatever. And sometimes you gotta wonder, I mean, but sometimes, honestly, some people just aren't, they're asexual. They just aren't into sex, but they feel like, I think they have to do it to keep their person.
Yeah, I think that'd be the worst relationship to be in.
With somebody who's
who
asexual.
felt like they had to give you sex. Ugh.
And the people like that, and they go, oh, fuck, it's his birthday. I gotta suck his dick. Fuck.
I would never want to be with somebody who felt like that.
Hey, you know what? I wonder if it works reverse. Like, if a woman's birthday, she goes, I ain't got to go down on me. It's my birthday. He's like, ah, fuck. I wonder if it's like that. I wonder, because it's always thinking of, you know, women don't want to give head, and then it's his birthday, I got to give him a blowjob. I wonder if it works in reverse. Are there any women out there like, you know, God, I wish he'd go down on me. And it's like, it's my birthday. You're going to go down? He's like, oh, I got to eat this bitch's pussy. I wonder if it works in reverse. If any guys out there who don't want to go down on women, but they do it on her birthday because she likes it, but he don't really like it. I wonder. I mean, you know? You think that's a legit question?
No more legit than do you still finger your spouses?
Hey, do you still finger your spouse? What's the name of this episode? What's the name of this episode? What do we call it?
Prospecting.
Prospect for pussy. So yeah. Do you finger your spouse? Now, ladies,
Do you still or did you ever?
do you finger your? Did you steal? Oh no, yeah. Did you ever? And do you still?
And do you do it fast or do you do it slow?
And what's your technique? Do you go over, under,
Do you throw up the west side or you...
or do you go? You know what? Tonight's special.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Something
God
Worth
damn,
Cancel.
we took a left turn on
We
that
gotta
motherfucker.
go. It's been another wonderful episode.
Thank you guys.
Make sure you go to buymeacoffee.com/Sorry We're Canceled.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Become a member of the Cancel Crew for as little as $6. Pick up the Sorry We're Canceled t-shirt and tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Comment on all the social media platforms that you can find this podcast on, whether it be YouTube, Spotify, Stitcher, Apple, or whatever the Android store is called. I don't fucking know. But yeah, download the podcast, share it with a friend. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Dion Curry.
I'm BT, and that's my man Malik behind there on the ones and twos. I don't know why I said that. On the ones and twos.
On the shutters and clutters. On the clickers of pickers, pictures.
Yeah, thank you, Malik. And thank you, everybody, for watching, man. Let's make 2024 an even better year for Sorry We're Canceled. You guys are great. We appreciate you. But 2024, we're going to be even better. So thank you guys for supporting us. Bring us some new fans. And yeah, man, let's have a better year in 2024. So thank you guys so much. I'm BT. That's Dion. And like we say about the time, you know the word.
Like, subscribe, and share.